Nope.
Still not drinking.
I had the 2 last weekend. Things were getting a little hectic. So, I caved a little bit. But, no, actually, I had the first one before he even got there.
Oh, did he?
Mm-hmm. But it was the other pressures lingering. Good kid, but once in a while.
I think he's home.
I'm good.
All right.
I will leave.
Hey, Barry. SmashCastBros. Keep it local. Keep it cash. Tell the feds to kiss your ass. I'm Ty.
I'm Moo.
I'm Trigger.
Back in the driveway again. We talked about Harbor Freight stuff last week. Had a whole list of stuff to go look at. I should have kept that piece of paper or took a picture of it and took it with me, because by the time when you get to the store, it's like having a grocery list at home, and you get to the store and you're like, fuck, what was on that list? That was me.
Surprised you know what a grocery list is.
I do.
Surprised you don't take a picture of it before you go.
I should have took a picture of that list that we printed, or made up. When I came up with, because there was a lot of stuff that wasn't on that ad. That's 2 of them over there, whatever. Where's one? There's a lot of stuff that is not in that ad that is on sale. So I bought a few things. What did I buy? The socket set, color-coded socket set, the Pittsburgh Pro 3/8 drive 10-piece deep wall color-coded socket set, color-coded for quick size and identification, blah blah blah. Sizes 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Okay. $9.99 with your discount, with the Hendrix discount on there. By the way, Hendrix, your what do they call that?
Trackside.
Inside track.
Or inside track.
Your inside track's about to expire. We're going to need you to re-up that,
Yeah,
please.
please renew that for us. I forgot how much I saved when I bought that vacuum pump using his number.
I saved a bunch. So, but anyway, Trigger just looked those things over, and what do you think about those sockets for $10?
To be honest, they don't look bad. They look like a good set of sockets. I mean, good for the money. I was measuring them to compare them to a couple of snap-on sockets I'm looking for. Do DPF clamps on a diesel engine, but these are a little bit deeper than your standard deep wells. These exhaust manifold sockets, or these exhaust clamp sockets I'm talking about, they're even deeper than these ones. So, but overall, these sockets, I mean, I don't care for the color-coded part, but whatever, it is what it is.
Are you
Other
sad
than that,
because there's not
sockets
a pink?
ain't bad.
You took the words right out of my mouth.
There's a purple.
Yeah, I figured pink was more your speed.
No, the purple. I like
Pink
the purple.
goes with your shirt.
You should have seen him on that fucking
That
scooter.
dude part's about to be pink.
He was on the old stretch truck here a little while ago. That was a sight.
Yep. Fat man on a little bike.
I'm pretty glad I got a picture of it.
Mountain Dew.
That's why when I was coming down the road, I was like this, holding up like this, so you can get a picture of it.
Oh, Mountain Dew shirt, Mountain Dew colored bike. Surprised you didn't have your 2-liter of Mountain Dew with you.
I'll make you a really good deal on it.
Can you imagine him?
it is
rocking
way
up to
faster.
I'm
work?
going to tie cheap this out free.
Then
It's not a tie deal.
but it's still registered as a 50cc with a 150 engine on it. It's fast.
Oh, it is. Took right off past you.
Oh hell yeah! I whooped my ass. I was wide open, whooping my ass.
Oh, I still had half throttle left.
Well, hold on. With triple the CCs, I would hope it would pull.
Oh, yeah.
And I mean, we're not little guys. So
Speak for yourself.
Moody, I bought this Braun tactical flashlight, 590 lumens, everyday carry, which is no freaking way I'm carrying that every day.
Don't they make paper towel?
Huh?
Don't they make paper towel? Paper
Braun
towel?
knee is paper
Yeah,
towel.
maybe.
Okay.
Runtime up to 48 hours. I call bullshit. Range up to 590 feet. Spot and flood modes. Variable light modes. High, low, strobe. You played with it. What do you think?
Well, I mean, we should probably wait for it to get dark, but
Dude, in the dark, it's pretty bright.
How's the functionality of the button? Is it hard to get through the settings?
hold on. Wait a second.
Pass me the ratchet. I want to see the ratchet.
Okay.
Oh, the ratchet itself?
Yeah.
Voila.
I mean, if you zoom it all the way out, it is brighter than the Olight.
And it's got, I bet it's even brighter if I put new Duracell or some other high-end brand battery in it. Because right now it's got,
We're
It's
gonna
not
have to play with
rechargeable?
this. No.
no, it's got
Oh.
4 AAAs in it. And it's got, it doesn't just have AAAs in it, it's got the piece of shit
Harbor Freight.
Yeah.
China.
China.
Have you tried to get this? There
Yeah,
it
I
is.
did. I got them out. That's what I'm saying. It's got some,
Thunderbolt Magnum.
well, it sounds pretty tough.
Are you sure it's even spelt Thunderbolt? They're normally missing a letter in
Thunder
there.
thighs. There.
No, it's actually both are spelled correctly for once.
You know, I don't know if I'm going to be a fan of this because that 1/4-inch drive on the backside, you're going to break a lot of shit with that extension handle. You're going to break a lot of your sockets.
You deal with that shit more than anybody. So first hands on without actually wrenching on something. What do you think of that?
Fine tooth, I like the fine tooth.
So
It's got a nice crisp click to it. Doesn't
11
seem to be too bad.
I paid $11.99 for that on that sale. What's that thing say? It's got 70-some teeth.
72 teeth. My Snap-on one is 80 teeth, and my Matco ones are 74 tooth.
I'm still on the fence because I keep seeing gear wrench 120 tooth wrench.
I have one. Don't particularly care for it.
I feel like the more teeth,
can't
the
do
smaller
enough
they
torque. Actually, gear wrench does 260 cog wheels, but slightly offset.
Okay. So it's constantly going. Okay.
I don't know. I don't like the ratcheting part. It's just the back and forth movement. I don't.
Doesn't feel as nice.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. Stop comparing it to professional grade tools.
Yeah, please. I mean, it might say
Okay.
Compared to
Non-professional
that
grade
Pittsburgh
tools.
in your hand.
Take gear wrench all day.
Okay.
what about,
because
what
I'm
about
not-
that piece of shit?
I'm not going to go out and buy a Snap-on just because it feels better for my garage.
I only grabbed the tag so you can tell us about it.
This right here. Besides the 1/4-inch side of it, I don't like the 1/4-inch side of it because I'm just gonna break shit. I'm gonna break all my 1/4-inch home sockets.
He's a
The
He-Man.
3/8 side of it. 3/8 side of it looks pretty good. I mean, it's just a through and through, but the extension part, when you extend the handle out, works good, goes pretty smooth. You can lock it different positions, so you can vary the length. But I'm also one for, I don't care for non-swivel head ratchets. I use my swivel head ratchets all the time. But
Really? All right.
I guarantee for the money. What'd you spend on it?
$11.99, $12 plus
'Kay.
tax.
Okay,
I tell you
12
what, for a
12.70.
for a home use, that right there beats the hell out of my $170 Snap-on.
You
For
can
3/8?
buy.
And
you can buy
3/8.
what?
Woo!
How
It's
many of those can? What is
280 for my half-inch drive.
that? 55,
170?
12 or 13 of them.
It's 170 you said
Yeah.
for your Snap-on?
170 for my Snap-on.
You got that for 11?
Yeah, 12 bucks. Not $11.99.
14 and a bit.
You can buy 14 of
Hey,
those.
that's Moody Jr.
Yep.
Hey,
that
damn near
was-
just went off the road right there.
Well, because he's concentrating on making sure Gavin's home.
Yeah,
Connor,
so you could have 14 of those instead of that Snap-on. and
But I
you'd
need
save a bit
14
money.
of them. But I need 14 of them
That's fine.
because that's how many I'd break in a day. You
In a
forget I
day?
abuse the hell out of my shit at work.
Just because you don't know how to use the tools.
Yeah, he's got lifetime warranties too. If you break 7, you break 7 of them, take them back.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Then you only need 7. You just keep stopping by Harbor Freight on the way home every night.
Bang for the buck. I feel it'd be a decent ratchet
For home use.
for home use.
I'll do
Professional, industrial, no. Home use, yeah.
I'll do the bitch mittens. High dexterity performance work gloves, hardy, large. Again, China, right? I'm guessing. Yeah, maybe China. Touchscreen capable. Bullshit. Breathable construction. Built-in brow wipe. What? Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, side of the index finger.
Okay.
It's got a what?
A brow
wipe.
wipe.
It's that microfiber on the side of the index finger so you can wipe your sweat away.
I wear gloves out because I just wear them out. I
And right there.
fucking tear them right apart. But anyway, the fact that I paid $2.98 for them. What did I pay? $3. I paid $3 a pair for them. I bought 2 pairs.
Well,
So,
okay. The touchscreen,
$2.98.
ready works
Does it?
if you touch it at just the right angle. So if you got all day to sit there tapping on your phone,
Ty does.
And
yeah, but he just keeps.
I
the
bought a
gloves
couple
off.
other things, but the only other one that really matters is a 100-foot by 12 gauge extension cord was $60.
100-foot 12 gauge?
Yeah, it's back
That's-
there on the floor, big orange one.
That's a pretty good deal.
Well, I was gonna go get that $25 one, but I'm like, God, is that gonna be enough to reach out to the road? Because I got those flamethrowers. I might as well just go with the big one, so I did. I'll throw
You
that
got
big one out there.
flamethrowers? I didn't see them set up.
Nah, I was gonna. I still could. Take me a minute. I was gonna review those. We'll do a Halloween special when the old lady starts setting her shit up, and we'll get her in on it. But the flamethrowers will be part of it. Those are awesome. Are they for everybody? Absolutely not.
You been buying ether all summer on sale?
You didn't buy that case.
Buying enough that he's on the list.
I learned that the Valvoline stuff fits the best. The off-brand Menards ether. What is it? What's their brand?
Penray or not Penray?
It's MVP or something.
Yeah, MVP. There you go.
You go to put them in the flamethrower, they just leak all over, and it's like, all right, I probably ought to give this a little while before I go igniting it.
Before I load a different canister.
Boom! That'll send me to the moon like nitrous. That was kind of my haul from Harbor Freight. There was a lot of deals. Like I said, I screwed up without the grocery list. Professor's on his way out. We got to talk to him. He's going to bring his can out here. I think Hunter is pulling in here.
Would not surprise me.
No,
He's got to see his old man.
come in and see his boy toy.
He's got to see his dad.
Yeah,
He's
never
got to
dull
see his
moment.
dad, Moody.
That's what I should have called this whole thing, or we should have called this whole thing. Never a dull moment. I keep saying it every day. Okay,
So
Bitch Fest.
I got a little bit. So Trigger texted me this week with something he wants to get angry about. I would assume that's why you told me, so you can get angry.
What did I text you about? Yes!
Yeah, that was awesome. For anybody that didn't hear it, which I'm sure nobody heard it, but Moody's sitting here, and Hunter looks just like him, and he come out of his truck and goes, "Daddy."
You got to grow a mullet now.
Hey, without tripping over wires, put your face in that camera. Other side, over here.
Not too close.
Stand right in front of me.
You might break it.
Back up over here. That's Moody Jr. Legit. Dude, legit.
Moody 2.0.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, you guys want a broken mirror?
How?
No.
Hit a mailbox.
You did? Well, we seen
Dude, you damn near freaking hit the light pole right there in that freaking yard,
Yeah.
10 feet over that yard just a few minutes ago.
Did you stop?
Yeah.
Okay, because that's federal.
You had to grab the mirror, and then he bailed right the fuck out.
Throw it in the mailbox.
They don't get it.
No, put it in the mailbox, put the flag up, then drive away.
So you got to go buy a mailbox and fix it, or what?
No. They had a replacement.
Okay.
They already had one?
Yeah.
They just let you skate?
Yeah. Basically.
Basically, you dropping $20 or something?
I'll have to pay till Friday.
It's Friday.
Yeah, today.
Today, next week.
Oh.
Spent damn near all my pages. Kind of shit.
Are you guys gonna go wander around Walmart's? Probably.
Or Menards.
Tell them to fix their shit. It's so unorganized over there.
Can't find shit over there.
No, you
Car show tomorrow,
can't.
are you gonna go down there if it's not raining? It's free to walk around.
Can enter the Buick.
I can probably make up a placard that says Cavalier on it. Nicest Cavalier you'll ever come across.
Make a big placard. Buick owned by two of two Buicks owned by Gavin. Be a real Corvette thing to do
Dude, you gonna put the Eagle on the hood of that one?
with the tits.
Yeah. You should just keep the tradition going.
Yeah.
You got the tits hanging from your mirror still, right?
Okay, good.
Tits out for Harambe. Was that was his name? Or?
Harambe, yeah. Ever since Harambe died, the world's gone to shit.
Just keeps getting worse. We'll get to that with the politics side of things. Surprised you guys aren't holding hands.
He doesn't want to do it in front of his dad.
No, he better.
Either one of them.
The amount of shit I'll be given.
Saw a thing talking about how the world hasn't been the same since that September day in 2001 when the number 3 hit the wall.
That's right. Oh, gassy. Good thing we're outside.
Yeah, this is great weather.
Traffic bitches? Nothing? No?
Just the usual.
You know, I didn't have much happen this week.
Well, hold on. There
Oh, 'cause
was
you're
that
getting
little
to-
bit of
You're getting to work
excitement.
before anybody else wakes up.
There was that little bit of excitement. A text exchange I saw one morning on my drive into work the opposite direction.
Yep.
Okay,
I will
here
get
we
onto
go.
that. I passed Ty on the expressway, and he was in the correct lane for the speed he was going.
Like 60.
But I understand why he was in that lane going so slow, because that motherfucker was sending Hendrix Marketplace ads going down a fucking expressway.
So clearly you talked to him too. Because he came in and he was just giving me a ratchet shit. Were you driving? And I'm like, fuck you.
Oh, trust me. He told me the other day, he says, make sure you bring that up on the air.
Oh, he got me. You got me.
But he was in the right
I told
lane
him, I
going
said I pulled over
slow.
on the side of the highway just to send you that.
Bullshit.
But, yeah, I happened to be going the opposite direction on that same interstate, watching that text exchange.
And see, when
I
I texted that to the group, I was actually standing at my toolbox.
Yeah.
I was already at work. I was safe. I wasn't going down the expressway in the slow lane texting.
At least he was in the slow lane. I mean, credit where it's due.
I was proud of that he was in the slow lane. It wasn't till a little bit later that I knew that he was sending Marketplace ads to Hendrix. And I'm like, oh, so that's why he was in the slow lane.
It's going to be the deal of a century, and Hendrix is going to miss it because I can't send it to him. Some steal of a deal on a square body or something. Word it again.
Yeah, I'm glad
So
we're
anyway,
outside.
that was my traffic bitch.
I caught up to him. So you're doing 80 miles an hour over my 60, got you nowhere.
And because of truck drivers driving slow,
Asshole.
getting off the off ramp, I would have took the off ramp at 80 mile an hour too. And then, of course, the backside of the airport, I had to slow down because I've seen deer there every morning.
It's bad.
And it's like, you know what? I'm not going to wreck. Yeah, I'm not going to freaking hit a deer. Not back here. Although it would have been a good day because then Ty could have stopped and helped me.
Oh no!
He'll just honk as he drives past. I'll tell Hendrix.
Right now.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Shit. Actually, I didn't have too bad with traffic this week.
I gotta clean out some notes here. So speaking of traffic, like I haven't gotten any worse, but I've also not gotten any better. So somebody's turning in front of me or not using their blinker or just doing something stupid, which is basically all day. I drive a truck for a living. It's no secret. Where is for the most part.
Well, for who is the big?
But all day long. I mean, it's probably good that they don't have driver-facing cameras with audio because
So you
I'm
don't work for
constantly going.
Saya.
No, nice blinker, fuck face, and move your ass, stupid. The fucking light's green. And oh, dude, I'm freaking out. I should record it one time just for fun.
Does Salsa with their driving facing cameras do audio?
Who?
Salsa, Saya.
Oh, I don't know. I could probably ask. He's probably a little busy right now, but
I'm just curious.
yeah.
Because I know they got the driver facing, but I don't know if they do audio as well.
So the new game in town, AAA Cooper, in the old terminal I came out of, they have driver-facing cameras, which is a huge turnoff. Because Cliffy actually had a really good joke this week. I'll have to share it with you. But Cliffy did some research, we'll say, and pays on par. They're only getting X amount of drivers, whatever, but they have the driver-facing cameras and no overtime till 50, so that was a big turnoff for him. No big deal. I mean, I was going to go over there and check it out. Actually, somebody else that listens that we know did, and I think he turned them down already. So,
Well, I mean, pay on par and driver-facing cameras. I'm good.
so we're dicking around out on the work area in the morning, and Matt Stelter and him had just talking back and forth, and Cliffy said something about Frisbee golf is this generation's hacky sack. I'm like, wow, dude, that's funny. That was funny. I was like, oh, good one, Cliff. Good one, Cliffy. Oh, that was funny.
So in my my version of the work area, we were told the other day productivity is up, but you guys need to stop insulting each other. Why do you think productivity's up?
Well, you want us to go the other way? You want us to be friendly and slow?
You want us to stop having fun and speeding through the day?
Somebody's butt hurt.
I do have one traffic bitch, I guess. We went out for a scooter ride just a little bit ago. We had two motherfuckers pull out in front of us.
Yeah.
A black Chevy pickup and a white Chevy pickup.
You're wearing a lime green shirt.
On a lime green.
Bike.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't even know what
And
to
they
call it.
freaking pulled out in front of us.
Moped.
Well, the one,
I guess
yelled
that
at him, and
wasn't
I'm
a
like,
white Chevy. It was a white minivan. That was a white freaking Chrysler Town and Country.
was it? I don't remember the second one. He noticed us, and sorry, but the first one, I got up right next to him, and I'm like, boom! Tried to scare him. Didn't give a shit. And I called him white trash right in his window, because he was. Smooth move, white trash. And then we did a lap around Walmart. Oh, dude. Oh, there was.
I tell you what, the last couple of times I've been in Meijer and Walmart, there's been some.
Anyway, he come back around, and I'm like, "There's that white trash." Yeah,
So
I'd like to punch him right in the mouth.
here's a question for you guys. When you're cruising down the interstate in traffic, when you see headlights coming up behind you, do you try and figure out what car it is based on the headlights?
Yes.
No.
Or taillights in your case because you speed like a motherfucker?
Yes.
Yes.
Well, you know, I get bored, and like the one day I saw round headlights with the amber light just inside but centered. Well, that's what I thought. Dodge Grand Caravan. Still a Chrysler product.
Really?
Older one. But, you know,
Speaking of road rage, I think we're about to see some. Well, there we go. Nice blinker, fuck face, because that guy didn't have a blinker on.
oh, come on. That geriatric doesn't have the strength to flick that stalk.
Barely had the strength to push the gas pedal. This guy here is about ready to freak out and rear end him.
Well, yeah. The car ain't worth shit.
Fuck. It's very common with old men. I mean, old men. His turn signal stalks probably broke off.
Oh, yeah. I don't think Jeremy's ever broken a turn signal stalk.
Nope.
He's had to fix a few.
Yeah, yours.
A few.
Joe and
Kilts.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh. Are we done with traffic?
Yep.
Okay. On the road, just to veer off traffic, but not really. I drove down the road. C&W Tools is for sale.
Yep.
I just
Been
seen
for
that
sale
tonight.
for a couple weeks now.
Has it? I just seen the sign today for the first time. But I usually go by in the dark. So.
I was in there a couple weeks ago, and he said something about he was meeting with a realtor, so.
You know, I've walked through there,
Sucks.
and I'd love to support local, but you walk through there, and he's very proud of not very good stuff.
I can't do it. I had it in with him once. Trying to do some charity work around here, and he just
Hey,
was not having it.
put a lowball offer in.
Really
Piss
low.
him off one last time.
I tell you what, it used to be I would go in there all the time, and I bought a lot of tools out of that place.
Yes.
A lot of freaking tools. My dad and my grandfather bought a lot of tools out of that place, but since one company has went under and changed names and sold, the quality of the tools, they rebranded the tools, and the quality of tools went freaking down into the damn basement. It's freaking shit.
Snap and kill.
No.
Fabspin.
Tecton
Oh.
Oh yeah.
went from MIT, Michigan Industrial
They're still
Tool.
owned by the same guy.
Yep. Oh, are
Just-
they?
Yeah.
Just
Oh.
China. Sorry.
Well,
they
before
claim
it was
their stuff's
China.
all made in Michigan, but a little birdie told me they got some shipping containers in their parking lot.
Oh no, hell! All my sockets are made in Taiwan.
You see the signs around that say Justin Amash on them?
All my
His
MIT
family
shit
owns it.
is freaking made in Taiwan, but I haven't broke a socket in 25 years of my MIT. I bought a Tecton replacement for one that I lost. Snapped that fucker like 3 days in.
Probably. Well, I mean, it's basically this shit.
Yeah. Probably the same factory. How's it going? We're gonna pause.
Now it's a gay bar. What?
We're gonna pause.
I don't
I'll
know.
let him get his shit off. He can say hi.
Yeah. Shut up. He can finish out this episode. Find a chair. You sit on my lap.
How's it going?
Oh,
The gay bar that is there, I can sit in your lap.
how's the ride? Yeah, you did make it a pretty good time. Oh yeah. Watch for deer, man. It's bad out there.
Did you run through the construction on 96?
Lane splitting that shit, were you? I would've. Oh yeah, fuck that. You're
This
right.
state sucks at sealing that seam.
I guess they do. Well,
Anyway, the professor just showed up.
Yeah.
cars.
Should remind you Friday nights.
Big and black.
So, what brand is this?
It's made by Silence.
Silencer Central. Okay.
Is that one of the quick change ones? Like your 1AR you got? No. Okay.
Now it's even more like his weekend.
There you go. Like this. All right. So this is the 300 Blackout. Did you have to center it up with your? Yeah, did you? Sure. And this one's rebuildable. Oh, you want to see it? Don't drop it. We just reviewed a bunch of shit I bought from Harbor Freight. Got through some traffic bitches. You got any traffic bitches? I'll pull up a chair and finish out an episode? No? Yeah. Oh, she's got to work tonight. Oh, okay. Well, then we can take a break. Go real quick.
You gonna steal the neighbor side by side?
No. You can take my truck though. Gotta move the Stang.
Or take scooters. Moody can ride a scooter.
Right on the green with you.
He can ride. He can ride the chopper. It's got better
All right,
suspension.
let's take a break.
Okay.
Jennifer, we had to take a quick break there for a minute. We had to go test out a Silencer Central Banish 30 on a 300 Blackout. Holy cow, that thing's a rattler. 300 Blackout. That was a fun shot. Yeah, I think I had video of it, but it's not mine to post. Really, not my thing. But with the subsonic, Jesus, dude. Holy
Okay.
shit.
Gotta love car dollies.
A
With a
U-Haul.
subsonic round, it was like
It was like 22.
dropping us one of these sockets on the ground.
Why don't you demonstrate?
I would. They're $10 set. Watch it shatter.
If it shatters, do you hear a faint China?
Loud and proud. Anyway, the professor came out. He's all geeked to test that thing out. We all got to shoot it, which is super cool.
Yeah, 2x300 Blackout's expensive as fuck.
Right. Uh-oh.
What did he say? 30?
We're gonna hear her getting screamed at.
What did he say? $30 for a box of 20?
Yep. That's like,
That's the problem with a 300.
well, remember a week or two ago, the deal with that Classic Firearms had you buy the one kit, you get a 300 Blackout upper and a 5.56 upper?
Yeah.
Yep.
I considered it. But that's the one thing I'm like, that's kind of a waste for me because I don't know if I'd ever do it. Because I'm cheap on the ammo stuff. That's why I went with a 5.56. It's reasonable priced, especially compared to that.
That and do you really want to breach into a new caliber? So now you got to stock up on another ammo.
There's a couple that I've thought about, a couple different calibers considered, but as of right now, no.
I mean,
I wouldn't mind getting a 22 LR. Sig Sauer makes a really nice pistol that's not the 320. But it has everything I want. LR pistol with its optics cut and everything. And Dunham's had a really good deal on it. I should have bought it.
I have a 22 pistol.
Optics cut and ready for everything.
Oh, hell no.
Right. So,
But again, mine I got a hell of a deal on. I got it for $80.
yeah.
It's a Burst of Thunder 22. And it's killed its fair share of woodchucks.
That's somewhere along the lines of a
A yeet cannon?
yeet cannon.
Yeah.
Oh, the mosquitoes are
cheap?
terrible out there. My legs got chewed up. Shorts? Yeah.
oh yeah, my legs got eaten alive out there.
Holy shit, I can't believe it.
We
This time of
went
year.
down to the pit and got swarmed by mosquitoes.
Yuck.
I was trying to get out of there. You guys kept talking like, motherfucker, we can talk in the truck.
Boy. Oh, boys.
Yeah. I was quite impressed with that silencer. Did a little bit of research, or did a little bit of looking at it or whatever. Online, $1,000, plus you got your $200 government
Tax.
Tax.
bullshit.
It's a tax. Theft.
I've
I would
never
just say
been-
$200 theft.
I have not been big on wanting a silencer. But
Until
after that,
now.
His are the only ones I've ever really actually shot. I've been around them.
we
as
shot
far as shooting his.
we shot Paulie's on that 9.
Oh yeah, that's right. But that was a B&T.
I don't remember what it was.
I think so. That was
It
really
was
cool.
on that freaking Dragonfly, whatever.
Then he's got the
gun
Ruger. He
of-
had the 22
oh,
Ruger with the silencer. That was badass too. That was really cool. I want one of those Ruger Mark
But
4 lights.
my brother-in-law has a 300 Blackout with a silencer, and it didn't freaking quiet it near as much as that one did.
But his rounds are subsonic.
Okay.
There's a huge
And-
difference there.
I just said my brother-in-law's are reloads.
Yeah, and they're not subsonic. Those are full sonic.
But I might be interested in saving up some pop bottles to get one.
What do you say?
I don't know.
Where were we with everything else before that break?
I had something for pissing off Trigger, but we're gonna save that for the next one.
Okay, where are we sitting on that?
We were about half hour before. We're 5 minutes in.
Oh, okay, half hour. All right. Well, the notes. The We the People are still Scholar 30 for 30% off. The Midway is still, what is it? MUSA 0824 is the code for 20% off everything they got on the gun deal stuff. I didn't really find any other good deals this week on anything. There's the boys. Oh, shit. Oh,
What?
I had to ask him about something. Oh, my God.
He's gonna crash into the gay guy's mailbox.
Okay, nobody else. We're sitting here laughing because my kid just drove by with his buddy yelling shit, but they're funny.
Hunter again.
Hunter
saying
again.
Daddy
Daddy,
to Moody.
Mm-hmm. I mean, it's all right there. That it's
He needs a mullet.
well,
Should we just start calling it a mullet?
mullet. What else was there in the news? Gun news. Any gun news?
To be honest, during the
NRA
week,
said they're still going to try to. Your president, your vice president, your current sitting vice president is going after our fucking guns. She's trying to big buyback.
well, hold on. How can you call it a buyback when we didn't buy it from them?
I mean, give me my tax money back, but they're not getting my gun.
Hold on. Wait a second. They refuse to do private sales without a background check. But if you sell it to somebody, it's a private sale, even if it's to the government, because you're not a business. So it's a private sale. So if we do a background check on the government, isn't that just going to come back with a whole list of felonies?
War
How many
crimes,
fucking people has the government killed over the years?
millions of war crimes.
Yeah. So they would never pass their own background check.
You were telling me about the Hamas, the son of Hamas.
Son of Hamas, yeah.
Hamas. I seen the Cliff Notes version of it, right? You weren't wrong. He basically tells us, America, they're coming after you.
Because the leftists are.
Why wouldn't you want a gun?
Because the leftists will just roll over and say, "Come on."
Oh, I got the. You know what? I could probably find the video and play it, and have it recorded here. It pisses me off to no fucking end, especially the way he words it. All right.
So this is going back a little bit. Have definitely enjoyed the memes lately about that Australian breakdancer.
Oh my God, that's horrible.
Shit, I never realized I could be a breakdancer.
She falls down and has a fucking seizure. Okay, here's the
I haven't
son
seen
of
this.
Hamas guy.
I'll
Actually,
show you in the break.
The son of Hamas is telling somebody in an interview.
Hamas is beyond the river and the sea. It's beyond any political border. It's beyond Israel. Hamas's aspiration is global. And if Israel fails to destroy Hamas in Gaza, it will be the birth of an empire of savages. The Muslim Brotherhood is here in the United States, and their goal is the destruction and the fall of the American civilization. How could any American not consider this as an immediate threat? Is this the time when the Allies abandon their friends? Just because we have some angry pro-Palestine thinking that this is a cool thing, exploiting the American freedoms, their anti-civilization, their anti-American, their anti-freedom. This is why I speak as loud as I can.
This guy, my father founded Hamas. Mossab, Hassan.
Hamas goal
something.
is beyond
Yusuf. All right, so I listened to the audiobook, Son of Hamas. Basically, at the start of the book is when he's young, and he's getting arrested by the Israeli Defense Force. Basically, they keep going into Palestine and arresting people that are acting up usually. And at the start of the book, like, they dragged him into a Jeep, threw him on the floor of the back seat, and then were like kicking him with their feet and hit him with the butt of the rifles. Just abusing him while he's in there. And then over time, like, getting arrested for doing dumb shit that teenagers do, but it's worse because he's in Palestine and fucking with Israelis. So he gets arrested a bunch of times, and when he gets older, he's sitting in prison. They convert him to become an informant for the Shin Bet, which is the Israeli intelligence agency. They send him to, like, he agrees to do it, and he figures, I'll just fucking backstab him in the process, because he's still got that fuck the man mentality. Their first step was to send him to university. Like, you're no use to us unless you're educated. He goes to university, and out of curiosity, he sat down, went to a Bible study group just to see what they're about. You know, it's good to learn what other religions believe. It's not a bad thing. And ended up kind of leaning more Christian. And he even talks about, like, he met some Christian missionaries in Palestine, and he had this deep desire to be baptized, but he knew if he did it publicly, it would be very bad, considering his dad is one of the 7 founding members of Hamas. Now, that being said, he's very clear throughout the whole thing. His dad was in the religious wing of Hamas, not the militant wing. So he's a religious man. He's not a bad man. But he's still a founder of a not great group.
It's still
a terrorist organization.
Yeah.
However, his dad was more about the religious side of things more than we got to kill Israelis. He was more about the purity of the religion, not the other side of it.
But he's still part of Hamas, and that is what I'm saying. He's still Hamas driven.
But in the book, it goes through all the stuff that he experienced leading up to when he finally revealed to his dad that he had converted to Christianity. His dad did not disown him, because that would have been a death sentence.
These are certain things that you listen to, like the thing I just played and the thing you just said, that everybody should know. I feel like everybody should know.
Well, okay.
Make it change your mind. But you and I and you and everybody else knows, those guys, the leftist, the super liberals, are not going to change their mind. We're not going to change our mind. No matter what somebody tells us at this point, our mind is made up on our vote.
Yeah.
You could tell us a pretty fucking revealing story about our team, and our mind's already made up. Well, so's theirs. And these are great points to be able to point out to the liberals that are so, like he said, he goes, these people are just, they're supporting Palestine because they think it's the cool thing. That's what he said.
Okay. Do you want to hear a little bit about what Islam is all about? In 2014, a 10-year-old girl from Kunduz province in Afghanistan was raped by a local man. But because she did not have any witnesses to her side, and women ain't worth shit in that nation, her family was going, because he didn't admit to it, her family is going to honor kill her because she's not worth anything to them anymore now that she's not pure.
Honor kill?
Honor kill. Like, she has brought shame to the family because she got raped. 10 years old. How old's your daughter?
13.
Yours?
13.
3 years ago, if a grown man had raped your kid in Afghanistan, you'd put your daughter to death. Well, if you were Muslim, you'd put your daughter to death because she got raped and she didn't have the witnesses. Because in Islam, they wear the fucking bed sheets all the time, the burqas, because a woman showing a little bit of skin is scandalous and asking for it.
Just scratch my.
So, and I think maybe it's faded now, but it used to be an idea that women only got pregnant if they enjoyed it.
Really?
Yeah. Which goes against the fact of every human relationship ever.
In your case.
Either way, the whole fucking nation's backwards. Her family was going to kill her because she brought dishonor to the family. A woman's voice has zero fucking weight in the religious Muslim world. However, it's always fat, ugly liberal women who are always screaming about women's rights and free Palestine, even though the Palestinians would be glad to shove a fucking bag over their head,
Yeah.
rape them, and put them to death.
Toss them off a building.
Oh, no, that's the gays.
Well, but it's not just that demographic. It's all of them. Because I know some that don't fit that bag. They fit the other bag. And they're all, your side is against women's rights. No, we're not. We're not. I have women in my family. I have plenty of women in my family. Everybody does. Yeah. Why? Why am I so against
I'm
women's
against
rights?
the one right. The 19th. Vote.
I know. But it's the abortion thing.
Yeah.
We're not.
Well, okay, my whole thing is, me personally, I'm against it. However, I don't think it should be decided federally. I think the states should have to decide.
I haven't really got much of a voice on it because there are certain instances that to save the mother and that's their whole side of it.
A lot of places that ban abortion, United States, that ban abortion still allow for the safety of the mother or extreme circumstances because these are things that actually have to be considered.
But
However,
is there going to be one guy in every state to decide those factors are relevant enough to pass this one? I get the check mark of okay.
well,
You want some Crocs?
I'd rather it not be decided at the federal level. Set it at the state level so people can vote for it.
Well, our guy has come out and said that. He goes, I'm going to let the states decide.
Democrats
why
hate him.
Why have they already decided against him then?
Well, hold on. When Trump came out and said he wants tax-free tips for wait staff,
Right?
they said it's going to rob so much money from the government.
$250 million
And
over 10
then,
years. Or
what,
something.
2 weeks later, Harris came out and said the same thing and said, this is a great idea. That'll help everybody.
And they all jumped on board.
Yeah. That's the same thing with the vaccine under Trump.
Yep.
The wall
I'm
under
never
Trump.
taking that poison. And then as soon as Biden got in, what?
The wall under Trump. Biden, I'm going to finish what the other one couldn't.
Yeah. Finish
And we all seen through his
what he
bullshit.
failed.
Or, yeah. However he stated it. But it's like, no, you were against the freaking wall, you stupid douche.
Well, no.
But
His first
but
action.
the liberals are all like, no, he's right. Trump couldn't do it. No, he wanted to. You guys all stood in the fucking way.
Biden got into office, signed an executive order to stop progression on the wall, waited a couple years, and then said, we're going to finish up what the previous party couldn't.
Well, yeah, he was
Previous
failing so
administration.
damn bad he needed to pick me up. So, okay, you know what? We're going to start on the wall and get some votes our way because I failed so badly on every other freaking thing.
Either way, it's like the modern left doesn't remember what they're not told to remember.
I can agree with that. I can see how you're saying that.
I enjoy how all the things they accuse Trump of is exactly what their party is doing. But the average leftist doesn't see it. They don't fully grasp that they are sheep to a slaughter.
I don't think there's much that they fully grasp. Period.
Speaking
They
of,
understand it in a different way. I don't know if they,
the wrong way, correct?
because they think the same thing about us.
Yeah.
But videos like that one should make you go, huh, Make them go.
No, they're just gonna say that guy doesn't know what he's talking about. That's not the true Islam.
They're gonna live here. They're coming after you.
That's not true.
Holy shit! Call Ripley's. There's an Audi with a blinker.
Must be a loner.
Something's wrong with it.
Yeah, it's just on the
The
entire.
guys-
No, they
the
have
guy
to
is
make sure
telling
every
you-
light works.
And we know this. That's why the right, the conservatives, we're loaded for bear. One way to put it, I guess. Am I wrong? We know they're coming. They're here. The guy even says we know that they're already here. The Muslims and the Hamas Muslims are here. They want us all dead.
There's plenty of peaceful Muslims.
Did you see
However,
that there was another attempt on Trump that got thwarted by a Muslim.
if it's the one I'm thinking about,
a couple weeks ago, wasn't it?
there was one recently. It wasn't a attempt that I'm aware of. 5 minutes before Trump arrived at the venue, the Secret Service lady in charge stepped off to go breastfeed her baby.
Oh, yeah, seen that. She wasn't in charge. She was just a Secret Service agent.
I saw a thing. It was like she was the site supervisor.
Maybe, but the room that they went to, her family was in there, and that was reserved for emergency situations like a hideout.
Either way,
That thing runs good, by the way.
the fact that the Secret Service would allow someone in a protection detail who has a dependent that young.
Right. She doesn't.
Look, if you want to have kids, by all means, you do you. However, if you are actively in the stage where you're breastfeeding your kid, maybe you shouldn't be on a protection detail.
Now, that being said, the administration in charge, that's ideal for him. That's an ideal situation for them.
DE and I.
No.
No.
Well, yes, that too, but less than protected. I don't know how to word it. Less than protected.
Vulnerable.
Yes.
Piss poor protection.
That's that freaking Cadillac.
Although that is status substandard is just status quo for this administration.
Yeah. Across the board.
Everything.
From January 6, 2020 till now. Or
And they're still talking about
20th.
that fucking
21.
shit, J6.
Sorry.
As it, like it's the worst thing that ever happened. It's like that rap song the one kid came out. Nobody gives a fuck about it. On our
Rap
side, nobody.
song.
There's a young kid with a mullet. I'll have to find it. It's a hell of a song. It happened. Yeah, it happened. Nobody gives a fuck about it. But
You know that song Richmond, North of Richmond?
Yeah.
you're old.
Apparently Tim Walz was trying to use that in one of his campaign commercials.
Really? I just got a screenshot of that dude. He's such a piece of shit. Tax dollars, walls away. Muslim got Minnesota money back when 2020 and the riots and shit. Walls administration donated over $100,000 to the Muslim American Society of Minnesota, according to the state records reviewed by the Washington Examiner. Designated a terrorist group by the United Arab Emirates in 2014, the Muslim group faced criticism in 2019 when a video emerged of children at a Philadelphia chapter event calling for Jews to be killed. Omar pushed this agenda. Minnesota voters had no input on the decision.
So hold on, since we're talking about Minnesota back in 2020, did they ever find out who bought those bricks that were dropped off near convenient riot sites?
I mean, we kind of know.
We know, but how is that not
Rhymes
come
with
out
Soros.
yet?
Yeah.
Sounds exactly like. But how is
How's this guy?
Jorge?
How is him and his fucking son staying in the shadows?
yeah? How is this not front page news?
Because the media is in charge of it. The front page.
Because Soros.
Because
media.
of Soros.
Bullshit media doesn't fit their agenda, so they're not going to share that part. They're not going to research.
Well,
They're not going to do what real journalists fucking do.
Well, apparently what real journalists do lately is grill J.D. Vance and not grill Tim Walz.
I love that they come at him with a bunch of bullshit and he has an answer for everything that is very over the top and solid.
That and he just calmly shoots it all down. dude, the more interviews I see of J.D. Vance, the more I like the guy. Because they keep
Yes.
coming at him with nothing but trying to put
Bullshit.
hate
He's super
in
sharp.
his mouth. And he's just casually debunking the bullshit and slapping all the accusations aside and just remaining civil.
Today I seen one where she's coming at him with, well, Trump said this. And he goes, he didn't say that. With the whole abortion thing, he's going to let the states have control of it. Like I agree with. Because, well, I mean, he was from, what, Ohio?
Yeah. J.D. Vance is from Ohio. It's about the only good thing that's come out of
You say,
Ohio.
doesn't everything from Ohio suck?
He's about the only good thing that
Well,
came out of Ohio.
I will say, out of all this shit, that was really kind of a left field thing for Donald Trump to do. Because I never heard of J.D. Vance ever.
Nope.
Ever. Until all of a sudden, one day, I see all these cars, like news media is talking about, well, these cars are picking J.D. Vance up in all these bulletproof limos.
So
and I'm like, huh, who's this fucking guy?
So J.D. Vance was talking about, like, Trump called him and was telling him, you know, I've been thinking a lot about who to pick for VP. And apparently Trump has this tendency to ask the everyman. Like, he's got the utmost respect for the average man. Like, according to J.D. Vance in one of those interviews, Trump even consulted with the gardener at Mar-a-Lago. Like, who should I pick? I mean, you look at...
I mean,
Even-
he was already targeting him.
He had a short list.
Yeah. So that's why he's asking him. Okay, all right.
But
He
it's
was
still...
trying to see what he say about this governor's a fucking asshole because of this. This one's okay because of this. Or, right,
Yeah.
you know.
Get
That-
input from the everyman. And Trump always seems pretty down to earth when he talks to people. There was the one where he was at an event and a lady had a hand drawing of a Medal of Honor recipient that was still alive. And I think Trump signed it for her. And people wanted to get pictures with him. And he's the nicest guy in the world. You know, chatting with people. One kid, I think, wanted to go into the military, and he's talking to him. Just an all-around decent guy. Then you get Biden, who spent his entire campaign rally hiding in his basement, phoning it in.
Well, fuck, for the first 20-some days, Kamala didn't answer a single question or come out of her cave
Yeah.
after she was announced to be the front runner or whatever.
Has anybody seen Biden since that?
Not the real one. I mean, we haven't seen him all.
Well, hold on. He was just at a rally recently, and it did look like Biden because he started saying gibberish, kind of lost track of where he was. Almost seemed like he didn't know if he was running or Harris was running. But he kept fucking...
Well, does he maybe still think he's running?
Oh, we don't know. But he kept blabbing. And then he's referred to Donald Trump as like Donald Dump. And then the crowd laughed because they thought it was a joke. And then he just had a look of confusion on his face. I don't think he understands.
I don't think he has any other look.
No shit.
Yeah.
It's kind of like Top Gun Maverick. I don't like that look, Maverick. It's the only look I have.
Yeah.
Well, Biden, that's the only look he has is confusion.
Yeah.
All right, let's take a break, and then we're gonna. Are we done with the politics side of things? I mean, it's kind of we're weak tonight on the politics.
Well,
Come back with
okay,
car
before that, you like that diesel speed run? That diesel almost top fuel? What's that car?
Diesel rail.
Oh, okay.
Got the 2-liter jet engine on it.
What was it? It was 200 miles an hour?
Fuck, I don't remember.
200 something miles an hour on the 8th?
An 8th mile.
That was an 8th mile run.
I think they. No way.
Go back and watch.
I will. I will on break, but
I'll show you on break.
there's no way it's 200 miles an hour on 8th mile.
Well, we'll have to go back and watch and come back. All right, here's the listener wish us well.
All the rest can go to hell.